everyone, Xtreme Nerd here, coming at you today with another review, and this time we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch and one of its best accessories, the Hori split pad controller, or I guess as it's supposed to be pronounced, Hori. But first, a quick recap. In March of 2017, Nintendo would revolutionize the industry once again by taking their failed Wii U concept and combining it with their 3DS to create the very first hybrid console, in which you could play it docked on your television or take it with you on the go. And when you think about it, even now, 7 years later, the Switch is still pretty much the king of the hybrids. There are other more powerful consoles, the Steam Deck comes to mind, but as someone who grew up during the Game Boy era, when Atari's Lynx and Sega's Game Gear were all the rage, I'll tell you that horsepower ain't everything, and history has repeated itself. Because of its superior battery life and exclusive games, simply put, the Switch is more fun to play. Unfortunately, it's really hard to enjoy the Switch because of these. The Joy-Cons. They suck. They're expensive, they're cheaply made, and they drift more often than a traffic light changes its colors. I get that it was building on the concept of their old Wiimote, but give me one of those any day. Then there's the matter of the uncomfortable way that you play the console in handheld mode. The Joy-Cons are way too small, and your hands often get really cramped. To remedy this, they created this thing called the grip. It's supposed to be more comfortable for your hands, however, because of the awkward way that it's shaped, it really doesn't help. Plus, it blocks the kickstand, so you can't really put your Switch into tabletop mode with it. And I know to remedy that, this thing is supposed to act like a stand, but it falls over so much, I wouldn't trust putting my Switch on it. And so, that brings us to today's topic. Forget the Satisfy grip, this is the controller you need when you're on the go with your Switch. Out of the box, the two pads connect smoothly to where the Joy-Cons would go, and they draw power directly from the console, so there's no need to ever charge them. You can assign buttons as well as turbo, and the pads themselves are big and comfortable, with very durable and responsive joysticks that don't drift. And finally, the controller doesn't block the kickstand like the grip does, so you can put your console in its natural tabletop state instead of having to rely on the grip. I have the original Switch from launch, so I'm using the flimsy kickstand, but it's still so much more comfortable this way. The Hori split pad controller is widely available and can pretty much be found anywhere. I managed to find mine at my local Walmart for $49.99 plus tax. Simply put, if you're gonna invest in the Switch along with the Pro controller, you gotta pick this up. It's the only way to play the system while in handheld mode. And on that note, we've come to the end of the video. So, this is the Xtreme Nerd ending with, don't put too much stock into the Switch 2 news or rumors. The Switch will continue to be supported for quite some time. You don't need to worry about it. Go have fun with it. Cheers.